my video for streaming died, and I had to upload a particular video to finish off the stream, which was getting into Badjo in Indonesia. So this time I'm going to make my way over to Denpasar, or Denpasar, if I actually can get that spelled correctly. So what we'll do is we'll press fly now. There's a bit of a storm here. Alright, I've got a new livery today, as I do every time. Excuse me. So this one is the red and white with a bit of a brown stripe. It's actually not too bad. So it's Ethnos 360 Aviation. I'll give this one a go. Alright, trim's right, thank you. Altitude is actually 240, alright. Hello and welcome. So we're making our way to Denpasar to catch up with our Denzel, that has got himself a little bit ahead of me. I'm hoping that we'll probably end up doing another stream tomorrow, but I don't want to be an hour's flight behind still. Alright, let's get the, we want to go left here. See if we can actually drag this over. Thank you. Wait, no, we want to go right. What am I thinking? Alright. Oh yes, I come in that way. Alright, so if you have been watching my Hobart to Heathrow videos, I'm hoping this one's actually not going to be too laggy, because I'm doing an afternoon stream. This is going to be a standard plane. Why does the mouse stay like that? Thank you. There we go. So we are using the default Caravan that come in this. I've got a BTK over there. So I've done a little bit of a mod on the name tag. So now I've got it red. There is some yellow ones and green ones as well, but we'll give that a try for now. Alright, we are over prop. A little bit too high. There we go. Whoop. See if we can't climb. Oops, that'd be the wrong way for the flaps. Let's put them all the way up. Get some more speed. Try not to drop our altitude too much there. That definitely got some speed up. Alright. Hello viewers. So this is a slower flight. This is my normal once or twice a week stream for the Hobart to Heathrow. I used to actually record these and pop them out on a Monday morning. I think the last stream we did was Monday, but I ended up doing it, no, Friday. I did it on Friday afternoon after my Concorde flight, but my internet really suffered and went down, which is a really a bit of a shame. Alright, so let's get our navigation. Wow, he's really aggressive with that talking, isn't he? Okay.
Tower Brett Place Bravo Papa 20 frequency change.
Get the autopilot on, so we'll go a little bit right here. Alright, frequency change. No, I don't want any of those. Thank you. What I might end up doing is put my co-pilot on to take care of the ATC in the future. But not this time. So where are we? 2900 at the moment, okay. Going out over the Indonesian islands, it's quite nice. We've got a climb of, well actually no, it's a bit more of a climb there. 1200, what's that, feet per second? Now I can hear thunder. It's just over there. Woohoo, that's a decent lightning strike. That was a right timing to turn that around, wasn't it? Now what have we got? We got a 1 knot tailwind almost. Well, that's alright. Once we get up to some height here, probably not wanting to go too high, because I actually do want to have a look at the islands as we're going. Because it's a really nice part of the world that you just don't usually get to see. What I might do is I might start at 5,000 and then we'll adjust from there. Excuse me while I just rehydrate myself. Dang, that island just got hit with lightning. That looks pretty cool. Now, I'm not sure if this is lagging or if it's just I can't seem to download at the same time. Yeah, it is actually a little bit slow there. Sorry about that. Might also edit the details here so that you can get more information if you haven't actually seen my stuff before. I'll update the where we're flying to. Alright, let's go save there, thank you. And make sure that it actually says I'm playing Flight Sim and not Grand Theft Auto. Which it has done before. And I don't have a thumbnail for this yet. Alright. Can I say what game I'm playing? Doesn't give me the option for that yet. Okay. It's a little weird, but alright. Oh no, there it is. Alright, let's save that as well. Alright. So we are flying Indonesia, obviously. Let's have a look around some of these islands. These don't look very inhabitable. Looks like a lot of rock. I think from memory Indonesia has the most amount of islands for any country in the world. I might have to look that up and confirm that. I did not watch my altitude. Alright, too busy making sure that my information on stream was working. Let's pop it up around 7,000 then, I think. Just wait for it to get closer here. It does help you actually have it selected here. Yep. Oop, 7,000. Let's lock it in there. That way it'll actually give me a good view of the Indonesian islands. And I'll make my way to Denpasar. So obviously this is all the way from Hobart to London, or Hobart International to Heathrow International. So my H to H, the Grand Caravan Tour. If you've seen these before and you've been following along, welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome to your first flight with Brett Plays. Let's get some music happening here too, if I am able to. Yep. Alright, and what we might do is we might actually, now that we've got this nice and stable, let's have a look from out and about.
Indonesia 452 exit runway when able.
Hey, 50 hertz. No, it's just me at the moment. I was going to have Destroyer, but he had to get going. And I'm trying to catch up to Denzel because he got a head start when my stream and internet failed on Friday and I had to land at Badjo. But hey, I tell you what, if you want to come and join me, you're very welcome to. Probably just over an hour worth of flight. I'm only 5 minutes in. You can either click straight on me, jump into a caravan, or something that can do, wait, what are we doing? 195 knots to the ground. We're actually powering on here. I might have to slow that down, come to think of it. Or I'm going to use all of my fuel. So I might just change my prop pitch and my propeller to bring that back. Because I have a tendency, I'm around you. Wait, what? You can't see me. Okay, you have to be on live players, live weather. So all of the settings on my Grand Caravan tour, you have to have all live weather, live settings. So if you're going to load back in, you're going to need to do that because they don't seem to show up. When I put all players, I can see it no matter what weather you have. When I have live weather, live players, the only way I can see you is if you're on the same setting, which basically means you're going to have the same weather I do. So suggestion might be to jump out and jump back in. If you want to chat in my server on Discord, please let me know and I will jump back into the voice chat there, but I haven't been in there because nobody else was with me at the time. So I've got this U-Butte white with a red stripe, and it seems to have a little bit of a let's see if we can get in here again, get closer, brown or gold stripe in there. Woohoo, that goes close. Bit of a gold stripe, I think. I thought it was nice. I thought, yeah, alright, even though it's got a different tail number on it than my Bravo Papa 20. Yeah, I will actually make myself a livery when I stop making videos so much and I get around to going, yeah, you know what, I'll finish my American Truck Sim Mac Anthem livery and then I'll make a caravan livery as well. One that has something like a little Brett Plays circle. A bit like that one at the back there. Ethnos 360 Aviation. Or maybe I'll have a Brett Plays, something like that, or up the top, and but the rest of the livery will be painted how I actually like it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Alright, let me know when you're loading back in there. 50 Hertz. And if you want a voice chat, you know, let me know and I'll jump onto the Discord. I didn't do it at the moment because nobody was there, and I thought, well, you know what, the internet says it'll go fast enough, I'll just upload a 1 hour catch-up video. Although not upload it, actually stream it. Alright, what are we doing? 183 knots to the ground, that's pretty good. 46% fuel. I can see you. Okay, cool. Are you in front of me or behind me? If you are on all players, you will see me and I won't see you. If you are on live players only, like I am, you'll only see live players. I know it kind of sucks, but you try again. Alright, live players and West USA. There's the server. Obviously, if you can see me, yeah, you're already on West USA. What I can do is, if you do get in here and I'll tell you what the nearest airport is. Right, wrong one. That one? That one. Thank you. Hey, oh, I was going to say there's a plane behind me, but no, it doesn't show up those. So WATO probably is the nearest. Hey, there you are, 3-phase. All right, I got you. Okay, you're at 7,139 feet in a B350. And I'm at 7,000 even, and you're not that far behind me, to be honest. Very good. Yes, you can use, yeah, you use me as the departure. That's right, and then you just jump straight in. So jump into a stream, and again, like I said, if you want to voice chat, let me know, and I'll jump, or at least try and get into my Discord. Whoa, left or right, not through. Whoa. Just started to go invisible. Very cool. Alright, as you can see, I did download the name tag mod. And I chose the red one for now. I may change to green. There's also a white that has a little bit less information on it as well. So it's pretty cool. Oops. And you want to scroll up on Discord, but you still got it. So Captain Jeebus wrote in my streaming events this morning how to get this particular name tag mod working. No, where to get it, sorry, and it says how to install it. This makes it so much easier to see things ahead because you're not blocking the whole view there with that name tag, which I reckon is great. Now the only next thing I need is instant turn off and turn on name tags, and things like gates or taxi line, or actually no, I think I'll leave the taxi line on. It's so hard sometimes to work out where to go. Captain Jeebus, hello, glad you like it. Love it, mate. It is awesome. Look at this. Look how easy that is to see. So I gave you full credits there. Captain Jeebus wrote in my Discord how to get this awesome name tag thing. And if you looked at this morning's jet flight, when I tried to take off from West Coast, I think in the video I said East Coast at one stage, West Coast USA, I must have had at least 100 players around me, all up and down the coast within 200 nautical miles. So from San Diego to Los Angeles, it was just crowded. There were too many people. And with all the information that they have in that area already, so all the detail in the buildings, and Los Angeles is already so detailed. Although I did see some mods recently that you can add missing buildings, which is amazing because I can't imagine how many are missing. It's probably like Sydney. They're just generic ones, not the correct ones. I think your B350 there, 3-phase, goes a little faster than mine, or 50 hertz. Call your 3-phase in here because that's what I read. Say that thing goes a lot faster than what I can do. Twice as many engines, why not? Captain Jeebus says, I just started to watch your stream and heard you mention my name. Good timing. You're like, wait, that's me. Alright, let me know if that music's getting too loud or if it's fine. I'm trying to get my volumes right between... I know when I do the Concorde, or some jets, it's just too noisy. The actual engines are too noisy. But I'm trying to get it... Oh, I lost him. There we go. Alright, so I'm sitting at 183 knots true airspeed and 7,000 on the dot. And barometer is 29.74. Oh, that looks cool with the propellers just turning right so that it almost looks like 4 blades are going past. Those planes do sound nice. The twin engines. Twin engines sound nice. Alright, Indonesia. Some farms down there. Alright, YouTube's not receiving enough to maintain a smooth streaming, it says. I'm hoping you guys are doing okay with this. I'm taking a risk doing this in the afternoon. How long has the stream been going? 5 minutes. No, wait. 20 minutes. Tell a lie. I must have sat on the airport for a while. 20 minutes and 33 seconds. So you just missed me take off from basically where you can see the mountains over there. Hang on. How do I... Oh, I must have clicked off. Okay. So basically there, Badjo, which is somewhere over here, if you can see where my mouse is, and I've basically got up to 7,000 feet, and it's fine on your end, 50 hertz. Okay, cool, thank you. But I've lost you now. I hear you. There he is. All right, cool. And yeah, I haven't got very far, but we have an ETA of 72 minutes. Alright, well that gives you an idea of how long this is going to be. 72 minutes to travel 223 nautical miles. So that's 71, or just under 72 minutes at this speed, which I think is about as fast as we're going to go. Zach's Vlog, hi! Hi Zach's Vlog. Welcome to my Hobart to Heathrow stream. I'm happy to have anybody join me. I'm in the caravan. I will be in the caravan every video. I don't know if you've seen any of these before. Wait, I've lost 50 hertz. Or 3-phase. Ready to go. Oh, there he is. I have 3-phase with me in a B350. If you want to actually come and join me, you can. I'm very happy to have as many people as they want to fly with me. I've just left WATO and we're going over NMA. Is NMA a waypoint? Oh no, WADB. There we go. Thank you. I'll put the terrain on there. If not, you're welcome to just join in watching the stream and sit back and relax. It's going to be an easy flight. We are on autopilot at the moment because it lets you actually have a look around. Now, there seems to be a plane take off at WADB ahead there. I wonder if we can actually see. I'd say it's a generic because they don't, and nothing else comes up on the VFR other than generic. 3-phase has got no problem racing past me. I'm almost at maximum. Although when I fly with a Denzel, which is why I'm making this flight now, because I'm hoping we're actually going to fly again tomorrow doing our stream together. He streams on Twitch and YouTube, and at the moment I'm only streaming on YouTube because my restream last time had failed before I even got to the end. Captain Jeeves, I would, but the projectors take a while to warm up. Ah, man. Yeah, see, projectors are good, and if you've got the full cockpit and everything, it's very immersive. I'm sitting behind three 50-inch 4K TVs. So this is how I do it. But I can only run it on the middle one because I can't record it when you put all three on. But it does work with all three. And it's very immersive, especially the truck driving, because I can see out both windows, I can see my mirrors, but you can't record anything at 12,288 by 2160. Nor will YouTube allow you to put it up if I could, I'm sure. There'd be this black thin line in the middle of your TV or your phone or whatever you're watching it on, because it just can't do that wide. Okay, I think 3-phase is going to beat me to the airport and then come back and escort me in because he's going so fast. That's alright. Yeah, so Captain Jeebus, what projectors do you use? And you say projectors with plural, so you have multiple to give you a full surround view, I'm guessing. I'm interested. So there's WADB down there. Ah, where are we? Let's have a quick look at the internet. Where's my maps? Google, thank you, you'll do. Use SimPit Centurion 270, so I have a 270 degree field of view. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know what 4K TVs next to each other gives as far as field of view. Very wide. Wait, where are we? We are in here. So that was Bimmer, I think is how you would say that. Have I passed the water? No, there it is there. So that airport down there is in the town of Bima, Bimmer, or Bimmer. 3 1080 Derby GT projectors. Nice. I have one 1080 projector, and I have a couple that I got from my workplace that decided to end of life them, and they just basically ready to chuck them out. But they're only like 720, more office stuff. So I've never bothered putting three together. I have played games on a projector though. It's pretty cool. But I've been doing 3 monitors for years. So much so that I didn't even know, even with my 1080, that I could record straight with the video card drivers through GeForce, because I'd heard people could do it, but I couldn't work it out. And you can't do it with 3 monitors because it just refuses to work. That turned out to be the reason why. So I used to do triple screen driving. I used to do them with CRTs. So I used to use, even before the video cards could do 3 screens, I would run triple head to go. Analog originally, and then triple head to go digital. But I never got the HDMI version, I only got the DVI and the analog. That other plane's going faster than I am. So is 3-phase. I think 3-phase is he's exploring the mountains there in front of me. Why not? We're not going to put our landing music on yet. Here he comes. Man, I'm getting run circles around me. So anybody else is watching, you're welcome to come and join me. We've just passed WADB. We're on our way to WADD. So Whiskey Alpha Delta Delta. Went blank on the D there for a moment. I got one flying with me. I can just hear that twin engine in a distance. That's nice. Well, we've left that lightning storm behind, that's for sure. Nice and clear. I have had to turn down my graphics a bit recently. I don't know whether it's because I've got 163 planes in my inventory now and a bunch of scenery, or it was just this morning's stream getting on the west coast of USA with a couple hundred people that was making it lag. So I actually just toned things from ultra to high. 3-phase. Just trying to sneak in below the radar. But I do have a new hard drive on its way. So new M.2 Samsung Evo 7 970 Plus, which I will put migrate my operating system to, and then I'll use the existing 970 512 hard M2 hard SSD hard drive that I have, or soft drive I guess you call it, and move it into making videos for you guys. How are we doing? We're getting a little bit of the wobble there. We've got a almost 3 knot tailwind, so we're not getting a lot of boost from that. So while I've got a few viewers here, oh, I lost a couple, okay. While I have some viewers here, what other games would you be interested in seeing? And don't say X-Plane 11, because I'm not getting X-Plane 11. No, I can't go backwards now. If I was still doing FSX and you said X-Plane 11, I'd be like, yeah, it's time. Absolutely. But, no. I may consider DCS. At least parts of it, the bits that I've got, and start exploring that again. I took beta off because it took up too much room on my hard drive. Once I started making videos here, I needed the hard disk space. I'm also thinking may look at War Thunder once I've got hard drive space to reinstall that, but I'd have to start over. Like, I did not do the grind on that, so I'd be starting right from the beginning. But I know a lot of other people already do War Thunder streaming. I mean, I watch Fly Daily. I've watched his videos. There's a few others. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it looks nice, but I mean, look at this. And to think that that's actually what it looks like down there too. Well, very close, but this is satellite photogrammetry data. Let's have a look around. It's very nice. I can understand why Bali gets a lot of Australians coming over for holidays, but why don't they have places like this? I mean, look, I mean, I don't know what it's like on the ground, but look at this, the waterways and the rivers and stuff. It's very nice. Where's that 50 hertz gone? There he is. Nobody's going to write any comments, that's alright. Let's take the VFR off for a moment. Let's bring this back out. See if we can get 3-phase in the shot too. Where is he? There he is. Oh, he's way over on the coastline. That gives a bit of a perspective of just how big this country is, or this island. Look at that. That's it's pretty amazing. So far back I can't even see my front landing gear. Gets out of frame. There we go. It's a big world. Looks like a small lone plane now, doesn't it? Wow. So where are we passing now? Alright, let's have a quick look online. That would be this town here, I'm guessing. And that is Doro Kempo. Okay. Yep. Name sounds familiar. Don't know why. Unicorn. Hey, Brett. Hey, Unicorn. Hello, Unicorn. Man, your name's a mouthful. Hello, Unicorn. We'll just stick with that. Hey, Gum. I didn't see you this morning on the stream. It's a bit of a shame. I guess different time zones work for different people, but I did a jet flight out this morning. Tried to put it on a good time for people in the UK and the US that don't have to work on a Saturday. The 3-phase is flying over the mountain over there. I think he's going to go up to the top of that mountain. Maybe it's a volcano. Certainly looks like it. Mount Tambora is where he's heading. It looks like he's just flying over... Oh, that one doesn't have a name on my map. Yes, it does. Doro Oromborha. Captain Jeebus just posted a link on what my setup looks like on your Discord. Awesome! On my Discord. That'll be under General. Okay, it's going to open up another web page. Yep. Yep, it's getting there. Oh, you've got one of those. Cool. Okay, I have seen that. Okay, yep, SimPit. Yeah, I think when I was working out what I wanted to do next, when it came to monitors, so I had one 4K and two 1080s previously. The 1080s were just LCD TVs that I'd had for years, and I set them up as gaming stuff. And what happened was, on one side I had my wife's Xbox and PlayStation, so Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and on the other side I had my Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and we've got two racing cockpits that were on either side in front of those monitors. So I've got them on swing arms, and you would turn the monitors around and you'd face the chair and you'd play that. When I weren't doing that, I would swing them around so they're on a bit of an angle, so on about a 30-degree angle to the middle 4K. And with the middle 4K, I would then run all three, so you just switch HDMI over to run all three on my computer. Now I could either bring the race chair over and use the PC wheel and stuff, and then I could do 3-screen racing, or then I'd move the chair over and I would play either 3-screen or 1-screen, whatever game it might be. But when I upgraded, I moved my wife's race chair over to those three TVs and like one 4K monitor in the middle, and they're all 40-inch. No, actually 42-inch 1080 TVs, and I'm sure it was a 40-inch 4K in the middle. So she's now got that, and I got the 350s. So yeah, it's a bit of fun. But that's cool. You sent a New Zealand link. I'm guessing you are from New Zealand, or is that where they make them? It's not bad. 180 inches diagonal 4:1 aspect ratio. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've been wanting to redo my cockpit idea, but at the moment I'm well, now I'm making YouTube. I'm really doing everything on the one page at the front, and I've got my two monitors, or sorry, TVs, either side of me, looking at my YouTube and Discord and whatever else. So 3-phase is climbing that mountain by the looks, or at least getting very close. Let's put him on the angle. It looks like some cloud coming ahead. Sorry, I missed the comments there. Unicorn, you got an Xbox? Yep. The Xbox One or the next one? Also, now I have Mirror's Edge, Skate 3 and a bunch of other things as well. Mirror's Edge has been out for a while. I did play it for a bit, but on PC. That setup comes with mounts for yoke and steering wheel. Yeah, okay. So does it have a bench or table, or because like the guy there that doesn't have any hair, so all you see is the back of his bald head in the picture, looks like he's playing what's that other space sim one that I keep forgetting the name of? Oh, they're made in New Zealand, you're in Townsville. Oh yeah, I think you've already told me that before. He's playing the one where he has to get the energy from the sun again. It's on the tip of my tongue. Can't remember. The one I don't play, basically. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, you got to be a dedicated gamer for that, really. Which is why I probably would have gone something like that too. Now I hear thunder in front of me. I've lost... Where'd Three Phase go? So Unicorn, you got the Xbox One. Yeah, that's what I got. I got it on first day release. So are we far enough apart that we can't see each other's name tags? Or did I just lose you? Elite Dangerous, there we go. Thank you, Captain Jeebus. Ugh, why I know that name. I keep looking at videos and going, oh, maybe I should get into it. No, I don't want to. Too many idiot pirate people who just come and rob you. I'm not into that. And then you actually got to be with other people to protect you. I mean, it's going to be bad enough when I get into... ooh, that's some decent lightning. It's going to be bad enough when I get into Star Citizen. And, you know, you can get robbed there too. But I have at least one ship with lifetime insurance. Dang, there's a bit of lightning happening here. What's ahead of us? Okay, it is getting thicker. I might climb here. With that type of storm coming, I might actually... Right, what do we want to do? I'm actually just going to climb it. I know there's a way of setting this up, and I've got to remember what it is to just change altitude and go, right, that's what I want you to go at. But in the Caravan, as opposed to I saw Denzel do it, the autopilot struggles to do it any more than a few hundred meters at a time. Alright, I used to play Elite back in the days of Commodore 64 in the 80s. Was Elite Dangerous back then too, was it? Holy schmoly. Dang, we really got a decent storm ahead of us. Where'd 50 Hertz go? Is he climbing that mountain? He's just out of range for me to see him? Where are you, 50 Hertz? Did you leave? I'm by myself again. Getting in a thunderstorm, I might get up to about 12,000. I really want to avoid this storm, and I've got 58 minutes, I think that was. You can see the rain happening down there too. Although it'd be a bit of excitement actually flying through it, but yeah. I only put 50% fuel in again, not more than I should have probably put more. What I'll do is on my Discord, I may actually put in a photograph of my setup. At the moment though, I want to redo my bench. I'm in a man cave in my shed. I built a plywood desk as a temporary thing. I'm going to change that to a form board with carbon fiber vinyl wrap that you can put over it, which is what I've done on all my benches in my man cave. So I've got a black carbon fiber bench top on 9 meters worth of underneath cupboards, and some display cabinets above that I built and painted white with all my model aircraft, all several hundred of them, being die cast or plastic. And I don't know if anybody's interested in die cast planes or model planes. If you are, let me know, and I'll on my Discord maybe I'll put in a little channel. Power went out watching from my phone. Oh man, Destroyer had problems with his power today too. Oops. What did I do there? I think I just... I hit my headphones and it changed the song. Alright, let's move on to the next one again. I went to scratch the back of my head and I hit the side of my headphones, which I've got controls on, and change songs. It's just called Elite back. Alright, when the sequel was called Elite Dangerous and has been re-released again to what it is now. Okay. You know, I never played it. Whoa, there is definitely a storm down there. I reckon 12.5 will do the job. We've definitely slowed down, but I'm using a lot more fuel climbing. I think what I'll do is I will actually get myself up around the 15 and then cut back on the mixture and prop pitch. Right, you have a few Australian military aircraft models. Okay. Yep. Name them. Go for them. What do you got? What are you into? Are they die-cast? Are they planes? Are they ships? Tanks? What do you got? I've got a few tanks too. I got... my wife is awesome, by the way. I don't know if she's watching right now. She might be one of the 5. My wife is awesome. She went to the op shop. There was... somebody had donated, maybe from a deceased estate or something. They donated a magazine collection of tanks. And my wife bought the whole lot that they had, which was not cheap. Cheaper than what you had to buy them if you actually subscribed, but they weren't cheap when you buy all of them together. And now I got an instant collection of more than 50. Wood, handmade. Okay, PC9, C130, Tiger helicopter. I collect a lot of 1/44 scale aircraft as well. I do have a RAAF, no, it's actually Army, Royal Australian Army helicopter, Tiger in 1/44 scale, so that's very small. So it'd be about 7 centimeters long. I reckon we can actually sit around 13,000. And we might just be able to do that. Yep, whoop. Ease it down. Not too much. Thank you. Autopilot taking over. You've gone down too low. Alright. Now, I have mostly... wow, did I get that far off my... I did too. Got that far off my line. Because I wasn't actually concentrating there. But it'll bring it back. Definitely got a lightning storm below us. Okay, now we're doing 169. I'm still going to bring this back so that I am using less fuel. Alright. Decent thunderstorm down there at the moment. So yeah, I'm a bit of an aviation fan. Also into miniatures and stuff. A few years of being able to do it. Alright. Captain Judah says, a game called Privateer, designed by Chris Roberts, as the precursor to Star Citizen. Yes. Which is basically Elite without the planets. Okay, Privateer. There was another one he did too. Had Mark Hamill in it as well, acting, but it used to be back on one of the first ones of CDs. What was that? Wing Commander. So Was Privateer part of the Wing Commander games or not? Alright, now we've slowed... Wow, we've slowed down, but we're now doing 180 knots. Yep, Wing Commander. 5 knot tailwind. Okay, so let's actually have a closer look in here. Take that off. 44 minutes and 48. Okay, it's going down quicker than... Alright, so I must be getting a decent tailwind now. You can see my time's going down quicker than just 1 second at a time. Very good. Wing Commander, no, it was separate, was it? Okay, so Privateer was a separate to Wing Commander. I think I do remember playing Wing Commander. Maybe not a lot of it though. Talking about Commander games, I remember playing Commander Keen. That's getting pretty old. Decent cloud down there. We're not seeing what's going on down below. But look at these mountains up ahead. WADS. Alright, this will give you an idea. So I'm already over halfway just of where we're going. Okay, and take off the... Whoops, no, done with that. Thank you. Zoom out. West Nusa Tenggara, I think is what we're after. Still got the 4 CDs came on, but it won't load anymore. What, that's Wing Commander? Can you run it... Oh man, can you run it under compatibility mode? Like, is that even possible? So if my internet's getting a little bit slow there, I'm always struggling in the afternoons. It's like the rest of the country's woken up and they're all using it. Yeah, it looks like it's not receiving enough. Maybe the afternoon streams I might end up having to go down to 720, I don't know. It might be buffering, it might just be that I'm trying to load it back in at the same time. Definitely got that thunderstorm down there. I'll tell you what, this is nothing like it was in Papua New Guinea. I had thunderstorm below and I had cloud above, and I was just thriving in between. Okay, no, Privateer MS-DOS base. Oh yeah, no. You'll have to probably get an emulator and run it on the emulator under like a DOS or DOS emulator. But I imagine you might have to copy the CDs as an image and install it through that way, as if it's reading those images as separate discs. But don't ask me to teach you how to do it. I'm just thinking from what I've heard or seen, or I'm no expert on it. But that's something what I'm thinking you'd have to do. Or you look at MAME. M-A-M-E, an arcade emulator, and you may be able to get it actually through that. Whether that's legal or not is debatable. Things that are no longer available, can they be run through MAME? Some people, yeah. Graphics are pretty cheesy though. Yeah, but that's come back in vogue. Cheesy graphics. People love cheesy graphics. Like, there's some nostalgia that goes with that. People of potentially however old you are, but definitely people my age, are going, man, I remember that when I was... Oh, I'm sounding like an old person now. When I was young. Yeah, I remember. I remember playing some of those things. And they come back in vogue. I think we've gone past that storm now. How are we looking for the future? Unicorn, yes. Why are you saying my name? Are you going to ask me how old I am? I'm old. Not as old as some of my oldest subscribers though, and I'm not telling you how old they are either. But I'm into gaming, I'm into flying. What can I do for you, unicorn? What did you play when you were a kid? I'm guessing you mean on a PC or a game console or something. Captain Jeebus, you're 50. Good for you, mate. I'm not that far behind you. Not that far behind you. So what did I play when I was a kid? I played Pitfall, to be honest. Is one thing I played a lot on, and on the Intellivision. I don't know how old you are, unicorn, but a name like that, I'm guessing you're younger than I am, and you may not even know what a Intellivision was. Actually, a lot of people outside of Australia may not even know what an Intellivision was, but they know what the Atari 2600 was, but it's an earlier one than that. So Pitfall was a big deal. Prior to that, I mean, I actually played, I played a lot when I was younger, not when I was a kid, but when I was actually younger and old enough to buy my own gear, I played Battlefield 1942 a lot, and I modified it. I got into the modding scene with that and I played online. Actually, before that, I played Allied Assault. There's Allied Assault, and then there was also, what was the one with D-Day? Medal of Honor. Used to play that online a lot. And then there were too many cheaters as well. I do the Atari, I mean, okay, yep, you know that one is. Everybody knows Atari, it was famous. So I played a lot of the stuff. Elite was your coolest game. Spent many a weekend on either my mates or my house playing it. Yeah. Look, when I was in school, we played Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? I don't even know if people even remember that. Battlefield 4 right now. Now I played Battlefield 2. So that was 1942. Then there was Battlefield Vietnam. And then there was Battlefield 2, 3, obviously 4. I played 2 and 3. 3 lost it for me when it became an expensive... Well, look at that lightning. That was pretty good. When it became an expensive pay-to-win thing with all the DLC and... yeah, I lost it. They mucked it up, the gameplay, and it was just... There was a lot less strategic happening, and it was a lot more shoot, die, kill, shoot, die, you know, kill, and it's like, it's nice, but the EA ruined it, I think. So I actually moved away from that. But I played Desert Combat mod for Battlefield 1942, which a lot of those guys who actually set that up, I think became developers or set it up for Battlefield 2, and then they made the modern one. That's how I came through a lot of those things. I've been playing Microsoft Flight Sim since MSFS95, Captain Jeebus says. Yeah, so have I. Originally on my father's PCs, and we had a flight yoke and throttle stick, which in these days was still very plasticky. But it worked. It really worked. And I used to play, besides Microsoft 95, Flight Sim 95, I mean, I remember when it was just lines and you had that one airport in Chicago and you had your little speaker in your computer going brrr, making a noise as if it was the propeller, and you had lines and you just had to make sure that you read all the numbers and it represented taking off, and all the buildings were just basic lines, like you know, and the fact that it eventually got colors in it too, that was pretty early. but I was definitely into it all the way back then. I also had Falcon, F-16 Falcon 4.0. I had F-119, which is an old one as well. So the Jane's games, I think, those ones were. Jane's simulations. Okay, EA destroys games these days with microtransactions. Yeah, I have a feeling though that they're starting to step away from that because they lost a lot of gamers. They lost a lot of their base. You make some instant money, but people get over it very quickly and they go somewhere else. You do something like this flight sim and you get people who are invested in it and buy the peripherals to do it. When they release it like this, people buy it and they show it off like I am now. But if you have lots of little microtransactions to get the game going, look, I can understand someone like War Thunder. It's been around for a long time. You don't have to pay to win. You can grind to win, if that makes sense. So you can actually go and spend ages playing and improving and getting the next vehicle or whatever. But when EA did, I think Battlefield 3 might have been the first one they did that, or Battlefield, what was the one that went back in World War One? It was Battlefield 1, wasn't it? Where you could just pay extra money and get all the elite stuff, which means you basically ruled it over other people, which was ridiculous. You couldn't actually build your way up with skills. You had to actually go and buy it first. And if you didn't, you were suffering. So yeah, microtransactions haven't always been the best thing. So I kind of got out of that. Then I played Rust. So I have spent, you know what, I will tell you exactly how long I have spent on that by looking at my Steam. Whoops, did that just go black? Hope not. It did for me. Home. I played Rust for a long time. Yeah, it probably did go black. Alright. Where is it? Rust. Okay. I have 2015 hours, just short of 2016 hours in Rust. So, I got into that for a while. Ran my own server and the likes. I also did Skyrim. Skyrim is not multiplayer, obviously, but what is Skyrim under? I can't remember. Elder Scrolls. There we go. So no, I've only got 278 hours in Skyrim. Then there's obviously the Fallout 4 that I got into, and I've got probably a couple of hundred hours in that too. Fallout 3, Fallout 4, no, 135 hours. James, hello James. Welcome. We're flying, hey, Speed Mountain's in front of me. At 125 feet, I hope he's on the ground. Skyrim is a pretty good game. Yes, it is. I don't know what you think. It's an awesome game. And I watched MXR when he first started doing mods, because I used to do mods on that too. So Henry from MXR on YouTube, I don't know if anybody has seen those. EA destroyed Star Wars franchise, wish they would lose that IP. Yeah, I've played a lot of Star Wars, and I bought just recently Star Wars Battlefront 2 was on sale, so I bought it. I don't know if I'll go online because even though I got Battlefront 2, or no, maybe it's Battlefront 1. Like, I've got the original Battlefronts 2s, but I got Battlefront with my PS4, and I've got a Darth Vader PS4, so it's got a picture of his head on the side of it. Have you tried the A330 in FS 2020? Do you mean the ones that the guys that have been doing the mods recently have finally popped in a working panel for it, if that's what you mean. No, I haven't tried theirs. Yes, I do have an A330. The video will be out by the end of the week, but it's no ordinary A330, if that makes any sense. So the new ones, no, I haven't. Skyrim's cool. I have a release is cool, and I have released a few mods for it. Oh, you've released a few mods for it. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Yeah, I visited it a few times. I'm sure, though, when it says that I've only done a couple of 100 hours, that doesn't seem right, because unless that's only on this PC, but I really did like a long time on that, and the Fallout 4. But Rust, 2,000 hours on Rust is a long time for any one particular game. I also did get Star Wars Squadrons on release day, but my brother was going to play that with me, and he found out you can't play it without a joystick, really. So, or a game, he doesn't have a gamepad. So, MFSS Mods has released an A330 Neo with a mega livery pack. Have they? Also making a 777 and a 737. Cool. Let me tell you what I have done and what is coming this week, so that you might actually be interested. So it's along those lines. So I've already made videos for... Hang on, let's just make this a little bit smaller so that it doesn't get in the way of your chat. I've already made the videos for a 727-200 ADV, a 727-200F, a 737-800. This is the original FSX one, a 737-8 Max. I've got the 707, 717, 777, and I got multiple 767s. Hang on, I'm going to have to look at which ones I got. So I got a whole bunch of them in the game recently. So there will be an entire Boeing airline a week of mods. So what do I get? Where are they? 737-900, the 737-800. I think I got an 823 as well. Trying to read where they are. I got the 757. You're going to love this one. I got the Donald Trump plane. Just because, you know what, may as well. Won't see it much in the future. Alright. James says, oh, the good thing is it's freeware. Yeah, absolutely. I might have to look at that and download it if I haven't already got the exact same plane working here. No Neo. Oh, wait, what? Did I... Oh, you took it out. Okay. When it comes out, I'll try it, hopefully. Yeah. Just remember, all the videos I make, I put the link in the description. I mean, there is only a few videos that I made that I didn't actually know where I got the file from, or I got the file many years ago. Some of my mods go back, at the moment, so my zip files, they go all the way back to 2003. So that's how long I've been adding flight sim mods to my flight sim. Or no, that's how long I've been hanging on to them for. Alright, how far have we got to go? I need to click on my screen before I can get back inside, don't I? Alright, we've got 26 minutes to land, 81 nautical miles, thank you very much. Speed Demon is definitely sitting in front of me. And I'm going to zoom in a little here. So we've just passed over. Wow, this island looks a lot more populated. Wow, look at that. Look at where the rain or the rivers run down in the mountain. I'm guessing clouds form a lot on there. Volcanic mountain, that one. Mount Rinjani. Sorry, Captain Jeeves, what did you write? My mods are called Sexy Statues version 2. Not safe for work though. When it comes out, I'll try it. Yep, okay. Sorry, I actually didn't read that part. Sexy Statues. Right, so I would put those in my bathhouse. Enough said. If you know what I'm talking about, the bathhouse, then you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so what we call that mountain? Mount Rinjani. Well, we're getting a little bit of lag there at the moment. Alright, what's the deal with this mount? Can't see any information on it. East Lombok. So that's Lombok. Oh, we're over Lombok. Okay. I've heard of Lombok. No, they replaced all the statues in Skyrim. Oh, all of them. Okay. Man, I haven't done Skyrim for so long. Dang, we're getting a bit of lightning happening again. And you can see all those clouds in front of me. I need to land in there. Speed Mountain, would he be at Denpasar? I reckon he is. I actually thought he'd be here, but no, I reckon he's in Denpasar Airport. He's trying to set it up, or what the deal is. Do I just go down into the soup, or do I fly over and get down the other side? I think I'll actually get over off Lombok Island and over the water there, and before I get to, what is it, Peneda Island. Actually, I'm probably going to need to be a lot lower by the time I get to that island. So Peneda, I think, is this one here. Alright. It's nice though. Look at this. Fairly flat. And I say, because of all the rivers and how flat it is, population has grown here because there's water source. Holy schmoly, look at that lightning. That's pretty cool. I can look over and look at my stream and see it again. Oh yay. It's lagging. No! People stop using the internet. Bam, there it goes. Alright, Captain Jew says, I want to use one of those models to replace the female co-pilot model. A bit more eye candy. Do you know, I saw... What was it? I saw someone complaining about a particular modded plane, and I think it's for 2020, for Microsoft 2020. It might be an FSX, but I think it was for 2020, that had a female co-pilot sitting in it. And someone goes, how do I get rid of the female pilot? Like they wanted to get them out of the pilot seat. It's like, oh, really? I mean, okay, maybe they want to put generic pilots in. I mean, what you could do, see, I've got a female co-pilot. I don't think you get a choice here, do you? It's either pilot or co-pilot. I don't think you can make both male. Or maybe you can. And I think somebody's got a mod now that, was it Captain Jeebus that talked about it? That you can actually look over here and you see the person. I mean, to be honest, I want to be able to see my knees and my legs and arms. I actually want to be able to see that rather than the disconcerting head turn all the way around business, just like The Exorcist spewing green soup. Alright, hope it didn't make you guys dizzy there. Yes, look, some eye candy would be cool. Look, that part doesn't bother me. You'd be the only one that actually see it, unless somebody else downloads it as well and can see it in their plane. So it's not going to offend anybody. So why not? $20 minutes, 64 nautical miles. Whoa, we're getting some lightning. Alright, so vertical speed mode on. Now, how do I know I can press this and it'll start descending, but I find that in this particular aircraft, I can only set it at a couple of 100 feet at a time. So if I want to descend, so Captain Jesus, that's what I want to work on and call it no more empty, no more empty pits. Yeah. So see, that's stayed at 12.9 because it can't work out. Is it this one, vertical speed? And I want to actually go down. No. No. So it's almost like I've got to descend this manually. In the Cessna, I watched a Denzel be able to click it. There he is. Hello. Just about to talk about you. Maybe you can actually jump in and chat if you're interested and talk me through trying to descend with the automatic, with the autopilot, because I find that in my Caravan, unlike your Cessna, which I was about to mention, that when I press my, is it FLC mode on, it doesn't seem to want to descend. So it's kind of sad. So when I choose any more than 200 feet, so I'm sitting in chat now. So if I were to say, oh, we're getting a bit of buffering here. Where are we now? 29. So if I say 700, press FLC, we will go down 200 feet. But if I were to jump down, say 10,000 feet or 5,000 feet, I should be able to press it and it will continue to go to descend. But at the moment I can only seem to go about 2 at a time and then it stops. Yeah, sure, thanks. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, alright, so I was watching your stream and you were getting it to work properly, but you've got a slightly different setup in the 172.
It is a bit different.
I found this one very temperamental.
I know with the Cessna, you need to, like, I almost guarantee it doesn't work like it does in real life.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things with the autopilot. But what I found, you need to be a bit blunt with it. You can't be subtle.
Well, this one I find that I'm 200 to 300 feet, and it will say yes. More than that, and it goes, no, I'm all right, thanks.
Well, with the FLC mode, you don't, unless it's completely different to the Cessna, you don't use the vertical speed adjuster for it. FLC uses speed as its guide.
Right.
So if you've got a lower altitude, if you set, well, you're not really ready to set a lower altitude at the moment, are you?
Yeah. No,
Okay,
I want to
so
start coming down here. I want to actually get down to about 5,000.
So you're doing 156 knots now. If you put in a lower altitude, then I can talk you through to the next step.
Well, I can actually select that by my adjustment here. So if I say 10,000.
Yep, 10,000 would be good.
And I've got nav on.
10 seconds behind.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I had a couple of short things there.
So now that you've got 10,000 put in, I can't quite read what's on the display. Select FLC, I think it's just on altitude hold at the moment, so select FLC. And then once you've selected FLC, you should be able to back off on your throttle, so you drop your speed down.
Yeah, I'm going to change screens here. Move it over for you.
Okay, yep, so just showing about the delay makes it a bit harder. So yeah, you need FLC selected. And once you've selected FLC on the other screen, the left-hand screen, it should show the speed that you're currently doing. A bit like, you see the way you've got
148 or 182 to the ground.
Like, no, not your ground speed. On your left-hand screen, There we go. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so 148. Right, so now if you back off on the throttle, FLC is going to try and hold that speed. The only way it can hold that speed is to drop your nose.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
I do remember you saying that.
Yeah, but it also won't exceed it. It's also a really good way to climb. So if your speed is a bit lower and you set a higher altitude and then you increase the throttle, you'll start climbing until it reaches that level as well.
But only at that speed.
Yeah.
Right, yep, okay, that's what I want. So it'll descend at 147.
Exactly.
And then once I get to 10,000, it'll sit there.
It'll level out.
I was not pulling the throttle back. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see where I'm obviously trying to get to in this stream.
I saw it written down, but I wasn't too sure. Is that
Denpasar.
Yeah, is that near? Because I'm sitting at Bali. Well, I'm
Yeah,
not
you're at
sitting
Bali.
there at
Yeah, Denpasar.
I'm at Bali. Is
Yeah.
that so? That's where you're getting to.
So I'm catching up in case we do
Nice,
streaming
right.
tomorrow. It's like, yeah, I'm not starting an hour behind or an hour and a half. I'll never catch you. Yeah, I might let you take off first, and I'll do my little spiel down the bottom and set up the stream and have everything, and then try and catch you. Yeah. So everybody who's watching now, so Captain Jeebus, James, 50 Hertz if you're still watching, and who else am I missing? Unicorn. This is Denzel, if you haven't already seen our streams together. He's doing the same sort of thing as me, heading from New Zealand all the way around Australia the long way, and we both met up at Darwin, and we're now making our way to the UK. And then from there, look, I don't know about him, but I know that I will be getting a faster plane.
Yeah.
And
I was almost tempted to get a slower plane.
X-Cub.
It'd be nice. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it depends on where you want to go. I mean, I might do Route 66 in a slower plane.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'd be happy to do that in the Tiger Moth, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
You have to use VFR on that, so it's like a handheld GPS, because all you've got is instrument and... Wow, look at me rocking now. Holy schmoly. We're getting some storm action here. Alright, so I should be able to... We're stalling, that's why. So it didn't bring my speed back up.
No, unless you've got an auto throttle set up.
No, I don't. Make sure I put my auto throttle back up then. That's why we're rocking. If this caravans are a rocking, don't come a knocking. Alright, so what we will do though is I will lower... Let's see if we can get down to 5,000. So I backed it off too much. So auto throttle, that would be to lock in the speed, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because I'm only flying the 172, it doesn't have anything like that, so I don't know how that works. But yeah, you still got to keep a bit of an eye on it, because yeah, once you reach your desired altitude...
Yeah, we were too busy talking.
Yeah, when you're going down, then that's a bit different. If when you're going up, you'll start going faster once you reach your desired altitude, whereas the other way around, you start going slower. So I guess there is that danger to watch out for.
Alright, so I have to bring the throttle way back there. Alright. There's a thunderstorm going on here. I reckon we're going to get a lot of this. It's monsoon time around. Still holding 10,000 there. Now we're going down. So I requested altitude at 5. Yep. Are we going down? Yes we are, thank you. Speed at 101.
That third person view isn't showing the requested altitude.
No, I noticed that. Maybe when altitude hold comes back on, it'll show up. Might actually request some... Now, I've turned off the gates, finally remember to do that, but I'm going to have to turn on my auto co-pilot ATC as well. get around to doing that too. So you missed out on an awesome stream this morning. We had jet flights. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I would have...
No, you're right.
I'm so bloody tired at the moment. I don't even want to jump into the posts right now. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Sitting there with a blanket and a hot water bottle, just being an old man.
Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah.
I was too busy talking. Sorry. Acknowledge. Squawk 5751. Brett plays Bravo Papa 20. Just practicing. Is that us? Yep.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Bravo. Brett plays Bravo Papa 20. Now I was talking to people in chat. What was it? Friday? Yesterday? This morning? I don't know. It was a Friday, I think. Should I change that to Bravo Papa 21 next year? Or leave it at Bravo Papa 20? I don't know. Maybe since I started in 20, maybe I'll keep it 20.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Originally it was 2020, but it became too long and mouthful when they set it back on the ATC, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it starts getting a bit annoying after a while.
Yeah, and at least they say Brett plays, you know?
Yes.
Rather than Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Tango, Tango, Papa, Lima, Alpha, Yankee.
Apparently they have that
Sierra.
as an online feature. It goes off to their servers to figure out how to say shit.
Right.
The best way to say stuff. So yeah, it got a Denzel absolutely spot on, which I was quite pleased with.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've fixed it, but on one of them it was actually going ONE instead of 1. So the ATC, every time we get a reading out a, like, you know, 172,
right.
it was ONE 72.
Wow.
I'm thinking ONE 72. What the hell's ONE 72? Yeah, until I figured it out, because I was reading the ATC and I'm thinking, oh, okay, you got it totally wrong there.
That's hilarious. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's actually, oh God, was it an old FSX? It used to call my hometown Dunedin.
Dunedin. Yeah.
Dunedin, but it gets it right in FS 2020.
Yeah, like the base straight.
Base straight.
That's what, because we got a Bass Highway for the Bass Strait, but GPS calls it base.
Base.
The base highway.
Base highway.
It's all about the base. The base. No treble. Alright, so we may need to speed this up again once I get to my 5,000. It's not set there though.
I'd be interested to see if it pops up once it reaches the hold.
I'm still setting it at 99. I may actually... What are we doing with 23% fuel? I did pretty good. I didn't have a lot of extra. Okay, hang on. I've tuned up my engine a little bit too much. That's going to stop going down. And I was worried because of all the storms. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to have to climb. I have to get over this stuff. I'm going to use up too much fuel. But no, we've done quite well.
How's your, how's the wind?
I think I had a 2 knot. I had a 5 up higher.
Nice.
So Peneda Island is what I'm going over now, or will do.
Yeah. God, I think I ended up landing because remember I wasn't thinking I was going to make it, eh?
Yeah, no, you
I
did
think
very well.
Yeah, I ended up landing with like 23% or something like myself, which was just...
Yeah, but I took off on 50%, and I think the climb to, I think the 7,000 I got to here, used up almost 7%.
Oh yeah, yeah. The climbing is definitely where most of the fuel gets used, but it seems to be worth it if you can
Whoa, that's some chunk of lightning happening here.
stay high. It's just you use so even the Cessna, because what was it? It was at most I had it at 25% mixture.
Yeah, it's a big lightning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, 5,000 has shown up now that I'm within a couple of hundred, so that's good.
Yeah. I've noticed if you are pushing the limits of your aeroplane, like if you're flying well above your ceiling height, the auto altitude, like either FLC or the vertical speed, are really, really dodgy, because once it gets to within that thing where it swaps to altitude hold,
Right.
it doesn't care how it gets there, it'll just try and yank the plane up, and if you're already close to stalling,
Oh no.
it'll stall you out.
We've got a few wind turbines down here. Now we get in our rocking motion, so let's get that speed back up. Thank you. There we go. We have slowed down on our descent, but I'm going to bring it back to 70. Probably got I can probably turn my prop pitch up and get the speed happening. Now you see the speed mountain coming towards me at minus 2,000. Well, he just went into the water. Okay, I've changed my name tags thanks to Captain Jeebus with his U-Butte mod in my stream events chat. Showed me how to do that.
Yeah.
And you can change it to either red, green, yellow, or a white one that is slimline. And there's also a version 2 green. I chose the red,
Oh, so yeah, I noticed that was...
which is
that was
kind
good.
of a bit like War Thunderish, isn't it?
It is a wee bit.
Yeah.
It certainly... It actually does look nicer though, doesn't it?
Oh,
Less intrusive as well, even though it's easy to
exactly. Yeah. When I took off this morning, I must have had more than 100 people within, I'm thinking almost 200, within visual range, and it was a mess over a lot of them. You couldn't read some of them.
see. Yeah.
Okay, contact approach.
Approach Brett Place, Bravo Papa 20, 5,100 feet.
Brett Place, Bravo Papa 20, approach continuous planned. Altimeter
29 decimal 74. We got a lot of lightning here. There we go, 29.4. Alright, I also want landing permission, thank you. Barely. Oh, nope, someone's talking to me already.
Clear to land, runway 9er, Lion, and turn 9er,
Angora Tower, Brett Place, Bravo Papa 20 is 19 miles east.
19 miles. With alpha to land. Can someone tell me what alpha means?
Brett Place, Bravo Papa 20,
Yeah, I have no idea.
Is that
traffic runway 9er.
is that where my
9er decimal 74 wind 108 at
10? Okay. Is that my position with alpha?
Wind runway
I'm
9er,
at
Brett Place, Bravo Papa 20.
alpha
Yeah,
waypoint.
probably something like- I don't quite get what Charlie airspace is, except it seems to be everywhere.
Charlie Bravo airspace. So Charlie's the furthest one out. Then it's Bravo's closer in.
Right.
So with alpha, I don't know. Does that mean I'm like right in line, or somebody can actually write in comments and let me know? Wait, I actually didn't read that. Let me go back to that. Enter left downwind runway 9. Oh, I've got to go around. Thanks, Captain Jeebus. Alpha is the ATIS code, yeah. So my ATIS codes are what you, when you zoom in, you can see these things. Isn't that right? These little triangles. Which tells them exactly where I am, I think. Is that correct? I'm not actually sure about that myself. So let's zoom right into here and have a look at the airport. So runway 9 means I'm going down here. Yes, it is. Yeah, I thought so. And enter left downwind runway 9. So I need to actually turn and get... Left means they're on my left, I believe. Alright, Captain Jeebus. To mean you have the correct weather for the airport. Oh! Sorry, ATIS. Yes, okay. The correct weather for the airport. With Alpha. Okay. I understand the weather report. Alright, I'm going to take off my autopilot because it is keeping me. Wait, no, I must have turned it off already. And get back inside. Nav off. I don't want to go to the GPS. Altitude, hold off. We're going in manual. Thank you very much. VFR can go off. Speeder Mountain is... I called him Speed Mountain before. Speeder Mountain has... He must be running through all the flight setup and startup, because he's been sitting on that airport for a long time, and he did before, and he kind of took off and then ended up in the water, and then he was back on the airport again. Now, Denpasar, this is a place I've been in real life.
Never did manage to make it there. Been to Kuala Lumpur once.
Let's turn that music down. I basically did not get out of the airport. Went to Denpasar, and it was just basically a change. Garuda Airlines, Garuda being Indonesian default airlines, flight over to Jakarta.
Right. Yeah, no, I've been to quite a few places like that where it's just been seen the airport, that's about it.
Yeah, I did that in Seoul, Korea as well, and I did that in Tokyo, Japan.
Oh, you've been like to the airport but not out. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I was just on a passing through because it was cheaper to go there and then.
Yeah, Japan and Korea actually. I'd love to.
Air Avicon 666.
I had a decent budget though. Just wouldn't want to go there with no money.
Aviation? Air, was it? Oh wait, hang on. Captain G was talking about one airport will use Alpha and another will use Echo depending on the location, as the altitude will change. Right? Yep. Okay.
I'm not quite following. Like I feel like I'm on the cusp of understanding what he's talking about.
Speeder Mountain is taking off sideways. How is he doing that? Or did he take off heading my way? I don't know. Either way, he's taking off. And I'm thinking, what is it? AVA coin 666 is those lights coming into the runway on runway 9. Which I'm going to have to follow them in. Clear to land. Yep, he's going to get in before me, and I'm still going down left. I got out at Jakarta though, and spent the day there. Wow, look at this huge bridge line thing around the harbour. That is cool. CVT 666. Okay. %, fuel. No problem. Generic W. I. Can't tell from here what it is.
Level of detail on this still astounds me when it's not photogrammetry stuff.
That's great, isn't it?
It's just amazing.
Yep, exit runway when able, because I'm coming in.
I just reinstalled FSX earlier today.
Yep.
Had a very quick flight up the northwest corner of Western Australia just to see what it was like in FSX versus this. Absolutely
Nothing to compare. Nah. I did the same over Sydney. And I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, I used to think it would look great.
It did for 2006.
Yeah, I guess it did. Yeah. The speed mountain. What the? He's doing aerobatics. Oh, he just stopped at 2,000 feet. I think he realised he was not going to make that, and he's disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Red please, Bravo Papa 20, cleared to land runway 9er. Wind 10,
Yeah, I've seen him coming now.
Okay, thank you. I am cleared to land.
Yeah. Overstressed the aircraft. Oh yeah, the TBM. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back on the runway.
Oh, was he? I didn't see him. Oh,
Yeah.
like that. Oh yeah, he is too. That's what happens when you do stunts. Now, I'm not sure I've gone out far enough here. What's my speed? 89. That's actually pretty good. What was the wind? Whoops. The wind was 2 knots. Okay. Still at 1,000 feet, so I am actually too high here. I'm going to gain speed here, but I don't want to. But I can drop this down. Caravans do quite well at this. 500. We've come in too steep. But we've got a nice long runway. I know they take 737s on this, or the likes, because I've been on one.
It's a pretty decent sized runway.
I'm going to land this one inside, I think. There we go.
Definitely going long on that landing.
Yeah. Alright, doing it from inside, I think that's one of the better landings I've had in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice landing.
And getting... Oh, I'm sorry, I've already taken this exit. You're too slow with that one. I took a different turn off there, sorry. But I will wait at this line for permission to move to... Where are you? You'd be parking, wouldn't you? Let's go to parking.
Yeah.
Alright, like I like to have on all my landing, I'm changing to my landing
Apparently,
music.
see the line that you stopped before.
Yeah.
So if it's dotted, if you're on the dotted side, you're supposed to go over it.
Oh, oops.
After? Yeah, because it's apparently you're still considered on the runway until you cross that threshold.
Oh, okay, so I should have actually gone on the other side, then asked where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll remember that in the future.
Who's it, the guy that's often on my stream?
Yep,
Yeah.
he let you know. Okay.
Yeah.
Taxiway 2, general aviation parking, using taxiway A across runway 9B. There's a 9... Oh, man, they're putting me on the other side? Are you kidding? Alright, whatever. Now, runway 9B, I need to remember where I'm ending up here, because I want to actually start there next stream. Are you up for a stream tomorrow, you think?
More than likely, yep.
Morning?
Yeah, I'll be. I've got to call my daughter in the morning, so that's at 7:30 my time.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll. What time would you be wanting to stream?
Around 9. So what's that time for you? 11?
9, so that would be 11 my time. Okay, cool. So
If
that
that's...
means I could probably start at 10 my time. Get a wee head start.
I'm still not going to catch up. Alright, well I'll see how quickly the cats can eat, and if I don't guard one cat's food, the other one eats it all. So it's kind of like a juggle thing, and the wife's already gone to work by then. Alright, welcome everybody to Denpasar. Party island for drunk, stupid Australians. Sorry, but they are.
That is pretty accurate.
Only the dumb ones come here for party. Sorry if anybody who's watching has actually done exactly that. You guys excluded, but it's the other young ones who are coming here and just doing stupid things in order to give other Australians who do responsible things a bad name. But if you're over in, say, the UK, it's the same type of people that go to Ibiza.
Yeah.
And you know who it is. I'm going to Ibiza! Party! Stop! Oh man, the brakes almost didn't work there. Okay. Inside. Propeller down, thank you. What do we got? Yes, pretty master battery off. Actually, we turn off our avionics first, and then... Oh, no, you do the other way around. Okay, done. All right, thank you very much for everybody who watched. Like, comment, and subscribe. I've got 6 watches and 6 likes. Thank you very much. Yeah, like smuggling weed in Boogie Board. Stupid people. They do, and then they get on some reality TV. They're not a reality star. Anyway, that's yeah. That's my rant on that one. I'm not even touching it any further. All right, so that was good. Tune in tomorrow morning for the following stream where we still don't know where we're going. Just Mika Relux in chat said, when will you land? Sorry mate, I've already landed. So I will put now. Look, like, comment, subscribe, as I said, and tune in tomorrow for the next leg, which we will probably do. I'm going to hope it's going to be around the hour and a half max, even though I know Denzel streams for like a lot further because he's going a lot slower.
And I'll be flying in economy. I'm going to be flying for economy rather than speed, so you shouldn't have too much trouble catching up.
Yeah, all right. We'll work out where we're going tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of the stream. Thank you very much, guys.
Love you guys.
Have a great day.